What's up, everybody? It's your boy DATBOYMEDIA with DATBOYMEDIA Productions, and we are here at KGPC 969.org. Make sure to check out the newest episode featuring my boy G.1.S on that website, and make sure to stay tuned on 96.9 FM KGPC at 8 p.m. and 8:30 for the special encore. And without any further ado, I got my boy G.1.S. He's just dropped a new EP, and he's many things, great talent, Bay Area talent, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself to the world. So take it over, Mr. G.1.S.
Yo, I go by the name of G.1.S. How's everyone doing? Appreciate you guys having me on the show today. Looking forward to talking about some things like music, EP, new things coming, videos, and all that stuff. But yeah, go ahead and check me out on Google. Google This Is G.1.S. All socials, This Is G.1.S. Also visit website musicsdemoda.com.
Sounds good. So how it's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
2019 when you did my first episode. Welcome to the Yay area. I didn't know that you were an artist until I actually followed you on Instagram.
Yes.
Because we met during the filming of Reckless Behavior. So which one came first? Was it filmmaking or was it music?
Music. I've been doing music since I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
I produced and recorded my first album when I was like 12.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing it for quite a while. I got into video probably about like 2 years ago. I took a year off of music just to focus on video editing because I was running into issues with like videographers getting my stuff done or getting it on time, or I lost this, lost that. So I was like, let me figure it out, do it myself.
And I had you on there because you had some new music then.
Yeah.
And now you're back. You got a new record out called That's Life.
Yep.
Great title. Because life has been different since we last chopped it up. So yes, how's everything going? How's your mental, physical, spiritual? How's everything going for you with this during this time?
It's going good. It was it took a little bit to get adjusted to it, but I mean, you gotta adapt and just keep moving and keep pushing and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just hoping things get a little better and lighten up a little bit more. But yeah, I've been just trying to stay focused, musically, and really just trying to hustle and get back into filming and whatnot.
Okay. And have you done any filming lately?
Yeah, I actually, just little things here and there. I did like a promo video for a barber and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just did a wedding actually over the weekend. Did some photos and videoing as well. So
how was the wedding?
It was nice. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of weddings, you're gonna be having one pretty soon.
Yes, sir. Coming up very soon.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
So the last time that we talked, you had an EP at the time, and I know that you kind of stepped away a little bit. So what did you do differently with this EP compared to the last one that we chopped it up about?
The last EP was actually with King Tahoe. Shout out King Tahoe.
That's right. That was a collaborative.
Unexpected.
You performed it. Actually, you came back a second time and performed that.
With Tahoe.
That was hot.
But yeah, so that one, it is what it was. It was unexpected. So with this one, it was expected. So I put a little bit more work into it, and really try to organize all the tracks, make sure it made sense, and it was a lot of work. One of the songs is probably like almost 2 years old. Like I wrote a while ago. Yeah, so some of the songs like I just retouched them up, remixed and mastered and whatnot. But yeah. So
you took your time with this record.
Yeah, definitely. And we have this is just the EP, but the actual album's going to be coming in late October, early November. We still haven't said. I have people on Instagram voting. It was late November was the late October, my bad, was the one that everyone voted for.
Okay. Well, Scorpio season. So hey, I'm cool with it. So what was the creative process behind this album? Like what did you record at home? Did you record in the studio? Did you with certain artists, they take up to almost a year to record, just going to different studios and different places. Like, how was the creative process for this new EP, That's Life, which is currently out now?
Well, the writing process, I usually write when I can. So either I'm in the car or I'm on BART, you know what I mean, or I'm on the go or wherever. So it's not too often I get to really just sit down and really just work on something. So it's usually a little bit here, a little bit there. But recording wise, I do all the recording myself at my house. So I do all the mixing and all the mastering myself. So I'm in there really getting my hands dirty, pretty much doing it from top to bottom with pretty much no help besides the producers that send their music in. And then I had King Tahoe on this EP, and also my boy James Milano. He's out in AZ. He did the intro with me called C'est La Vie, which is pretty dope as well. So I appreciate both of them putting in the time as well, and showing everybody their talent.
Absolutely. Shout out to King Tahoe and James Milano.
Yeah.
Okay. And was this something like how did you come up with some of the topics that you wanted to talk about on this album? Like, what really inspired you this time around on this new EP?
Well, I see no changes is the last song of the EP, and that was kind of everyone's favorite when I asked everyone's favorite song, and that one's more on police brutality and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of that, and then the rest of the songs is more like about a man who's hustling and trying to get it any way he could, and he has a female at home that wants him home, but he's constantly out making these moves, and so he can't be home and things like that. So That's Life is kind of like
it's almost like a story.
If you listen to it that I'm actually going to do the video with Meantime and Simple, where it's like a 2-part sequence video where it's almost like a little movie in a way. So because they go back to back. One, Meantime's about like I am out at night and she wants me to come home. Then Simple is me coming home later that next morning, picking her up to go whoopie whoop, and me expressing my feelings to her and stuff. So there's a little bit of everything, love, it's all from experience and things like that.
Okay.
Now get your shit ready, I'm finna slide out. I'm too smooth with it, slide out, I don't know, had nothing to do with it. Ain't fucking with you, bitches, ain't talking to you, snitches, while I handle my business. Gotta keep it on the low, cause you might play witness. Got no time for the bullshit, stop the fuckery, got minds with a full clip. Come fuck with me, cut ties with my old clique. They was enemies, cut ties with my old bitch. She tried playing me. Always been a problem, never been able to stop me. Slide on Lil Baby, she gone crazy, she saucy. Hop in the whip, crew down the strip while she buys me. You talking that shit, then turn bitch when the law lead. Doing my thing, watch for the lanes, trying to stall me. We ain't the same, don't mention names, boy you faulty. Out of the state, I'm from the Bay, bro we bossy. Trying to get paid, watch all your plays, they trying to copy. You don't understand the code of conduct, bitch I'm setting plans cause the world I'm trying to conquer. Contemplating my next move, I'm going bonkers.
And you just dropped a new single? And new music video?
Yes, it's the second song off the EP called Cutting Ties.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that song about?
That song is a little bit about everything. It's kind of like almost, I put that out because it's like almost explains the whole EP in one. If you listen, like it gives a little bit of the female perspective and then a little bit of the man perspective, then a little bit of the outside looking in, like haters and people that appreciate you and support you. So it gives a little bit of everything, and it really like could break, like that is the breakdown of That's Life. I feel like is the cutting ties, and in that one of the main parts of Cutting Ties is why I call it Cutting Ties is because it's parts of it is about a female who of course did some shady shit, and when I was in the process of trying to heal myself of something that I already went through that was shady, so now it's to the point where I had to cut ties with her on top of dealing with people that I used to fuck with, like friends and even family that I had to cut ties with. So there's a little bit of all that in there.
And that, I think that's what makes that so relatable, is that sometimes we do have to cut ties you know, whether it's a significant other, whether it's friends that you've known for a long time, family, you know, unfortunately, you know, because if you continue to have relationships with those type of people, it just only becomes toxic, and it becomes too much to handle at one point. So I think that's a great, how did you even come up with that kind of concept? Like, is that like coming from personal? Like, is that drawing from, you know, other conversations that you've had? Like, how do you come up with these great concepts?
Now, it's definitely personal. Most of my music is personal. I've either experienced it or and so it's not too hard for me to come up with those topics when it's already there for me to already have access to it. I just need to get it out in word format.
Yeah. It's that late night drive shit. 2 a.m. Patience running thin. She just wanna be more than friends. I just wanna dive deep in, go swim then back to my ends. No time for commitment. She mad I never go visit, cause I'm always handling business. My pockets never doing fitness, stay obese. Fell in love with the streets, yeah. Write my story over beats, yeah. In my city got the keys, yeah. Get it poppin' overseas, yeah. No money, no new faces. All colors in foreign places. Yellow, red, green, blue, and purple. Exterminate the fakes in my circle. Lot of I'm watching and not doing. Probably plotting on how to ruin what I got going and who I influence. That's how it is when it comes to this music. Watch your back, they kill you and film it. And had the whole world watching like it's a movie. Head on a swivel, that thing in the middle. You don't wanna see me get groovy. I mean that true.
I got the boy, the homie, G.1.S, just talking about the new EP that he just dropped recently. And so yeah, welcome back. Thank you for coming through. And you got the album coming out in October. Is that still in the midst of getting completed, or has it been mixed and mastered?
It's actually been mixed and mastered already. Actually got a big producer on it.
Okay.
Pretty well known guy. So that once the album drops and we start promoting, we'll reveal that a little bit more.
Okay, for sure.
More of detail and background on that.
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, the album's it's actually done, ready to go. The only thing I really need is artwork right now, but we also haven't set on an actual date, so it might not be the end of late October. It might be like early November. Okay. We're still trying to debate with That's Life, and we're going to be shooting 3 more videos from the That's Life project, actually. So probably in September will be a little bit of videos dropping from That's Life before the album drops, just to give a little bit more promo material and things like that.
Absolutely.
Off the album, yeah, we're gonna be doing videos for that as well, and I can't wait for that one to drop.
From this EP that you just dropped, is it more melodic? Is it more R&B? Is it?
It's a little bit. Like, I feel like if you listen to my music, like my voice, a lot of people will be like, you sound different on this song, and it's because I use my voice like an instrument. So I make sure I don't go on every song sounding exactly the same. And so
please and thank you, I appreciate that, because so many rappers just sound the same. We will not say names, but they just sound the same. It's just like
you get tired of hearing the same. You mean when they're not switching it up or even getting lighter, taking some bass out your voice, just doing little things like that will help. And it definitely it'll help complement the beat a lot more when you put vocals over it. But so a lot of times I listen to like different things, and then you could just tell in my music, like I listen to a lot of different stuff, because like a lot of it doesn't sound the same. Like, it'll be a little bit different. Like it'll be some like street piano something, then it'll be like some more like up tempo, like Meantime, then it'll be something like Simple, which is a Lauryn Hill sample, and so it's a little bit slower and like more intimate type. So it's a little bit of everything.
You know, I'm glad that you're doing something different and you're changing it up with this new record, which is currently out right now. Make sure to go on Apple, YouTube, all of that good stuff, and stream it, download it. You know, go copy it. It's out right now.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite record on the new EP?
It's gonna be between definitely I See No Changes in Meantime, I would have to say, because Meantime gives that good feel vibe of like you're getting ready to go out and have a good day. You mean like, or like you mean it's just that good feeling vibe, and like you're just like, yeah, let's go mob around, let's go drive. Okay. And then I See No Changes is the police brutality one, but it's from my perspective and things that I've actually experienced, like dealing with that. Okay. And so that song means a lot too, and that's one of the songs I've had for a long time, and I held it because I liked it so much and I didn't want to put it out till the time was right. So now's the time, and I'm gonna shoot a video to that as well. Okay. And it's just a one long verse song, kind of like Cutting Ties. It's just like, it's a story, pretty much just one long story. There is no hook to it. Okay. It's just like you're just tuned in, you listen, and just kind of just vibe to it.
I'm glad that you tapped into police brutality, because I also feel like another thing that a lot of these rappers are doing right now, they're not really tapping into a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world, especially heavy topics like that, without giving too much, because we want the people to listen to the song and support the song. Can you give us a little bit of the story on your experience with with police brutality, especially as a Latino man?
Yeah. Man, I used to, pretty much in the song I explain it too, like I used to walk down the street, the police used to just pull up on me and call me by my last name because they already knew it, and they would just be like, sit down. And at that age, at a younger age growing up, you kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna sit then, like, you mean, because you don't really know the laws and shit like that. So, yeah. But then, and then there's times where they came kicking in my house door, raided my whole house, mom, everybody at gunpoint. I wasn't even there, but they said that I stabbed someone somewhere downtown, and my mom's like, he doesn't even live in this city, so what are you talking about? So it was just an excuse for them to get into my house, run into my stuff and whatnot. I've been held at gunpoint plenty of times by the police. I watched them throw my mom to the floor, almost fought them. My brothers, same thing. Like, they're just, they're pieces.
Yeah, they're pigs.
And I of course, I was in a situation one time on Mother's Day where some words were exchanged with somebody who said something to my mom, so I handled business, and then the police were called, of course, and then, we're trying to duck and dodge. Yeah, took my mom to jail on Mother's Day, and then beat the shit out of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I bet that's something that your mother would never forget. And Mother's Day, that's supposed to be like a joyous day. That's supposed to be a happy day, and to spend your Mother's Day with that kind of energy, I'm pretty sure negatively that will be something that she will never forget.
Yeah, definitely.
It's unfortunate, there's still, even though it's calmed down just a tad bit, it's still out there. I actually saw on Instagram recently, police harassing a Hispanic family. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's despicable. It's uncalled for. It's unnecessary, and we need laws to be changed. Yeah. We need, they so quick to give people of color a hip hop month. We don't need a hip hop month. We need laws changed. We need senators that care enough to get stuff changed. We need, the president. That's why I'm having really such a hard time with Biden and Kamala, because they too quiet. Y'all ain't really saying too much of nothing. Gavin Newsom, there was 2 incidents with a young black man and a young Latino man, Sean Monterosa and Willie McCoy. Willie McCoy was shot 55 times by the Vallejo Police Department, and Sean Monterosa was pretty much beaten to death, and it's disgusting how the police continues to harass and victimize and pretty much try to destroy, people of color, especially black and brown men. So it's disgusting, but I'm glad that you spoke on that particular topic, and hopefully it is something that people can unfortunately relate to but be supportive at the same time, and you're shedding awareness at the same time, and using your platform responsibly. So I appreciate that. Much love and respect to that on that.
Thank you.
Well, this has been another installment, another episode of Durags and Conversations with your boy Eric DATBOYMEDIA, and I got my boy G.1.S in the building.
Yes,
Make sure to go and support this new record that he just dropped. That's Life. It has so many different producers, so many different topics that he didn't touched on.
Vibes.
So make sure to go cop that. It's on Apple, Spotify, all of it.
Spotify, anywhere, TikTok, wherever you can find music, Amazon Music, Google Play, don't matter, I'm there.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much, G.1.S, for coming through and talking about the new EP. And anytime you want to come and slide through again, the door is always open. Much love and much success to you on the new record that's just dropped and the new album that's about to drop pretty soon as well. So thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.